Yeah, that would be nice.
Lake Lee.
Yeah.
I got a light.
I did turn mine on.
I'm on, I think. You're welcome.
We'll turn this on.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to the Green Lake Township Board of Trustees special meeting on the date of November 20th at noon. Judy, can you do a roll call, please?
West.
Here.
McDonald. No. Biondo.
Here.
Merrick.
Here.
Biganowski.
Here.
Kramer, yes, and Radke.
Present, we have a quorum, thank you. Before we move on to the next topic, if you have a smartphone or a smart device, if you could put it on vibrate or mute, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'll give you 30 seconds, Margaret.
Way to throw her under the bus.
You're welcome. With that, if we could rise and do the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Welcome, Danielle. Next item on our agenda is the approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
We got a motion by Merrick, supported by West, to approve the agenda as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is public comment. This is an opportunity for the public to direct questions and comments to the board. I'd ask that you rise, go to the podium, state your name and address of residence, and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Is there any member of the public that wish to address this board? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. Welcome, Pat. Under new business, board members to be sworn in. I'd like to congratulate everyone on their win of the election. Another 4 years for us to advance our community in a positive way. With that, Judy, would you take it away, please?
Do we want to do individual? Do you guys want to just do it all as a group and just say
State
your
your name.
position? Is that how you guys want to do
Yeah,
it?
do it at once.
Okay. All right, if everybody wants to stand, raise your right hand.
And your deputies too.
And the deputies. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties of the office of,
the duties of the office of trustee.
and then say your office,
Say your office.
in and for the Township of Green Lake,
In for the Township of Green Lake,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
So help me God.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Welcome aboard, everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the book around. I have a red mark next to your name where you guys need to sign, please. Paul's on there first. And then when the meeting's done, we do want to take.
Did you want to take pictures, Mary Jo, of them signing or no?
We do want to do some new pictures so that we can put them on the social web.
And I'm hoping you can sign and listen.
Yeah, we do two things at once.
Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. Now that we have a full board present, I would ask that we amend the section of appoint board of review members, that we add Rick Bark. He was, I forgot to put him on the list.
We didn't get a list anyway, so it doesn't matter to us.
Yeah,
Not in our packet.
yep.
Yeah.
Turn to
Here it
page
is.
2.
Where do you want to put it?
Delete this thing.
These letters make words and stuff. You said board of review.
Richard Bark.
Yes.
Do we
I'd
need
like
to do that now or when we make the appointments?
We don't have.
We can do it when we go to that section. Perfect. I just wanted to put the bug in the ear.
He sounded as confident as I did about the streetlight.
So with that, everything else is as written, as part of the packet. Dave?
I'll make a motion that we approve the amended agenda, including Richard Bark under Board of Review.
I will. We got a motion by Kramer, supported by Merrick, to add Richard Bark, under Board of Review.
I had to process what she said.
Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Right.
Those opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you. We've completed new business, board members sworn in. We'll move on to the next item under new business, which would be the appointment of board of review members that currently contain Andrea Gallup, Ben Kamerska, and Richard Bark. Any discussion? If not, I'd entertain a motion to appoint the three named individuals to our Green Lake Township Board of Review.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
We have a motion by Merrick, supported by Biondo, to appoint Andrea Gallup, Ben Kamerska, and Richard Bark to our Board of Review. Any discussion?
Is it a is it a three-member board?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're all on the same dates, so is it, is the term gonna be December or January?
January 1st
January 1st.
to December
2025,
31st. Yes.
to January 1st, or December 30?
So they'll start
Officially,
January.
they expire December 31st at midnight, so it'll become effective for 2 years.
2027?
Yes. For the term of 2 years. Any other discussion? Oh, I'm sorry, Paul, what was that?
No, is that good with everybody? Because it's a 2-year term and
Yep.
everybody's on the same page.
Yep.
Can we do a roll call on this? Or shall we-
That's 3 years.
West,
What,
we're doing a roll call.
2025?
26, 27.
So it
Or
Dec-
December.
So December 31st of 27th, they will be done, and then for.
But that makes 3 years.
That's
Paul
3 years.
Paul
Yeah,
was
one more.
saying it
It's
was 2.
26.
It's 2 years,
So then,
and they're appointed on the odd years.
So January
Their
1st.
office,
okay, so that'd be 25 and 26, so it'd expire December the
31st
31st of
of
26.
correct,
Not 27.
My
correct.
mistake.
Okay,
And they effective January 1st, 27.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mistake, I said 27.
Yep.
okay. Yes.
Okay. McDonald,
Yes.
Biondo,
Yes.
Merrick,
Yes.
Biganowski,
Yes.
Kramer, yes, and Radke.
Yes, motion carries. Welcome them aboard. Zoning Board of Appeals reappointments. They contain Tracy Schwarm, Kenneth Chamberlain, and Brandon Behringer. These individuals filled out a unexpired term. Now these three would be up for a 3-year term.
And we have 7 members, and they're staggered how?
3, 3, 2.
Okay.
This is a 5-member board, right?
Yes, check that, yes. That's what Roy was just indicating. 5-member board with 2 alternates, 7 members.
And are these all regular members or an alternate in this group?
I believe they got kicked into regular membership with the vacancy of Planning Commission and moving another individual from ZBA to Planning Commission rep.
It is a 3-year term, you said?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, we appoint Tracy Schwarm, Kenneth Chamberlain, and Brandon Behringer for a 3-year term to the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Support.
We got a motion by Merrick, supported by Baganowski, to reappoint Tracy Schwarm, Kenneth Chamberlain, Brandon Behringer to the zoning board of appeals. Any discussion?
Yes. And the term is,
3 years.
what, no, the dates? We'll have the dates, is it effective now?
Is
I
that
don't know.
starting January 1st?
Look,
starting
she's got the
January-
book right there.
Or January
Yeah.
1st,
January 1st of
25.
25, expires December 31st,
3 years later.
Or
27.
28.
7.
7.
27.
Or yes, be reappointed for January 1st, 28. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
McDonald,
Yes.
Biondo,
Yes.
Merrick,
Yes.
Biganowski.
Yes.
Kramer, yes. Radke
Yes.
and West.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries. Next item is my recommendations to the Planning Commission reappointments, which would contain Pat McDonald, Brad Dean, and John Schuster to the Planning Commission for the term of trustee McDonald as our representative to the Planning Commission for 4 years until November 20th, 11:59 a.m. Brad Dean and John Schuster would be for 3 years, same as the zoning board of appeals.
Again, how many members and what's the staggering on this one, do you know?
It's 3, 2, 3. Or 3, 2, 1. Yes, we got them staggered.
Do we have to do anything with the last item on there?
We will at this point. We have John Schuster that stepped in.
Okay. I'll make a motion, we appoint Pat McDonald to a 4-year term ending November 2028, November 20th, 2028. Brad Dean and John Schuster for a 3-year term starting January 1st, 25,
For 3 years.
for 3 years.
Correct.
Ending December 31st, 3 years from that.
Or
27.
Sure.
All right.
Wasn't there something that changed that effective,
not yet,
wasn't it before 28 though?
no. It's for next election maybe, not this one.
What's that? I'm sorry.
They're changing the starting term.
Oh, yes, that would be at the 28 election for the township.
At the
January.
28, well, the only one I'm thinking of is Pat's. If he should go instead of this November 20th, if he should go to the December 1st.
To the
For his term,
expiration
whatever
of
his
his
term is, we don't get to adjust it.
Yeah, to the expiration of his term. Would the motion maker
If
in
he
support?
resigns or
meant.
dies, it goes away too, so.
Right.
Yeah.
But when we're appointing to the end of his term. Isn't his term now going to end on December 1st?
It's whatever
We
the end
don't
of his
know
term
yet.
is.
That could be January 1st.
They haven't done it. It's not done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might
So
say,
the motion maker made it to the end of the elected term for Mr. McDonald.
correct,
So
that's what I
whatever-
meant to say.
That's a moving target.
We gotta have a date in the book.
What's that?
No,
Gotta
it
have a
can say
date in
his
the book.
term, it can say his term. You don't have to have a date in the book, it just says for his term.
Date.
Do the books not state dates?
No, it's just the date that you sign it. I'm the book that has to remember to swear you in. That could be a problem. It has been a problem.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Biondo,
Yes.
Merrick,
Yes.
Biganowski.
Yes.
Kramer, yes. Radke,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
and McDonald.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next item of business is the health savings account deposits for the upcoming 2025, January 1st, commencing January 1st for our HSA. The page is in there. Judy has circled the particular section and line for our purview. It's
So this year it'll be 2,500 for singles and 5,000 for families. Or excuse me, 4,500 for
And it's been our
families.
practice to just do an initial one time instead of spreading it out.
45.
C5.
Did you say it was
5.
It was 5 for family, did you
Yeah.
say?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Any discussion on said?
So I'll make a motion, we approve the deposit of $2,500 for individuals and $5,000 for families into the HSA accounts for 2025.
We have a motion by Merrick, supported by
I'll second.
Kramer, to authorize the deposits of $2,500 for single, $5,000 for family, starting January 1st, 2025. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'd like a roll call, please.
Hey, Mark,
Merrick.
is this for each, we're approving it for the next 4, or we're approving it for just this year?
Just for
this
this
Okay,
year.
yes.
Yep.
Biganowski,
Yes.
Kramer, yes. Radke,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
McDonald,
Yes.
and Biondo.
Yes.
Very good. And at this time, I am hoping everybody was introduced to Margaret, the new deputy treasurer for Andy. She has some experience in regards to position of treasurer and be able to fulfill deputy treasurer. And we have Danielle. You are the president of the Interlochen Women's Club, so she's in attendance, also a beloved wife to Dave. And Jason, Roy, and Pam, and Mary Jo, thank you for coming. Anything?
Yep. We've got a, okay for the HRA for me too.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, you're in that.
she's.
Yeah,
in
I
You're the
can't,
only one,
I
that's
can't,
right.
there's nobody else that can have that HSA, I guess. But yeah, I can't have an HSA.
So we would need to entertain a motion for HR.
HRA is
In
what
the
I
amount.
have.
Mhm.
That's something that you may want to look up with your, the new people that we have, because like last year, whatever you guys had in your HSA, I got in an HRA, and I was doing tax law, and it says you can only have a maximum of 2,100, but I haven't had time to look into it. So you might want to ask, the new people that we've got, if that's a new tax law change.
So a motion
What we
up
can,
to
well, what we
2,500
can do for her,
or-
because she doesn't expire until December 31st, and hers is just a matter of making sure that we have money in that savings account. I can double check with the insurance people, and then we can actually add this onto the December board meeting. We still will have time.
Would that be amenable to you, Sherry?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll place HRA on our December board meeting for Sherry. With that being said, we'll come up to our second public comment. Same rules apply. I would ask that you go to the podium, state your name and address of residence, and limit your comments to 3 minutes directed towards this board, specifically me. Anybody wishing to exercise that ability? Hearing none, I would like to adjourn this meeting at 12:18.
Before you do that.
Oh, already said.
I'm also the only one that uses the Flex account. Is the new people gonna come in and talk to the employees and that to tell them the benefit of that account?
Yes, Daryl is to be hitting with Manor Group and organizing his group in that regards there.
Who is?
Jim
Oh,
Case.
Daryl.
Yes,
Yeah, because that Flex account's a really good deal.
yeah.
It
Then-
is and it isn't. They, like the HSA, most of them are depositing extra into that. Because
Right,
the
because they
Flex,
put
the
a
Flex
maximum.
account, you can only keep so much in there each
Right,
year
yeah,
or you
use
lose
it.
it. And I think, but I think that I think everybody needs to be made aware of it for sure.
Yeah. We'll go through that, and once I get Daryl and his organization, we'll be able to pick a day before or after that presentation for the township side.
And I did talk to Matt and Kevin last Thursday or Friday. And I told them, I said, go ahead and get all of this in line and get us all set up and ready to go. And then we will go ahead and do the meeting with all the employees, because they've got a lot on their plate right now, trying to get everything
transferred over from Burnham and Flower. Burnham and Flower are kinda helping, but not really helping.
Yeah, there've been kind of a challenge.
Yeah.
That's the reason it changed.
Then, are we going to have the dental on the December meeting?
We already voted on that last time.
I
It was
thought we-
voted on at November.
That was part of that.
Right, but
Blue
I
Cross
thought
Blue
we
Shield
were only
package.
keep it for the month or so.
Well, we're gonna keep it until they come and talk to us, and then we can decide.
So
I
that
think
means-
everybody needs to probably check with their dentist and make sure that they do accept the Unum or one of the other, MetLife or whatever we decide to go with, before we make the decision. And then, once they've done their presentation, then it was my understanding, then we would decide if we wanted to stay with Delta or go.
Okay, well, an instance already started with the Delta, is you go to the dentist, you pay your bill, they submit it, and it comes back to you and you owe more money. And that's something people need to be aware of, that if your cleaning is, down here it's like $300 now, that they're only getting 200 and you're on the hook for that 100. So it's important that we get that straightened around. It's a lot of money
And
now.
like my dentist raised their price, they tripled their prices.
$500 up there
Yeah,
now,
so-
yeah.
and I don't know
they're
if
not
all-
paying it.
I don't know if all the dentists did or not, but.
Okay, shut
Yeah,
up.
so no, that's fine. We'll bring whatever we can back at the regular meeting with adequate time for your review. I believe you still have all the paperwork yet, so something that you can raise questions, and we'll have Kevin and/or Matt be able to address that. So, with that being said, any other discussions or activities? Then I'm gonna adjourn this meeting at 12:21.
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion by Kramer, supported by McDonald. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, turn the mic off.